My name is Lisa. I'm a working mom living with my husband Sanji and our adorable daughter Madison. I work from home, and lately, my work has been going well, which has been great. By managing my time, I've been able to spend more quality time with Madison, which has been very helpful. Madison, good job eating your carrots too.
Mommy and Daddy eat theirs too, so Madison tried really hard to eat them.
Well done. I need to follow Madison's example and stop being picky about food.
Daddy, you don't like broccoli, right?
That's right, Daddy needs to eat all his veggies too. This is my husband, Sanji, and our daughter, Madison. Our family always had lively and fun days like these. But then, after some time, Sanji came home from work one day and proposed something unbelievable. What? Did you just say you're quitting your job?
Yes. Lisa, your income is twice what mine is, right? So it makes total sense for me to become a stay-at-home dad and for you to focus on your career.
That might be true, but are you really up for handling all the housework and childcare? It's harder than you think.
That's nothing compared to work. Just leave everything at home to me.
Believing in Sanji's words, I decided to go ahead and live as he suggested. However, it didn't take even a week before Sanji stopped doing anything at all. Eventually, I ended up handling all the housework and childcare as usual, while Sanji just kept making demands. This interfered with my work at home, causing even more work than before. Exhausted, I decided to vent to a close friend. And so, that's the situation. He doesn't do anything at home at all. I'm so fed up.
That sounds tough, Lisa. You're shouldering too much. Hey, how about this? If Sanji is okay with it, why doesn't he come work at my company?
Really? Are you sure?
We're short on hands anyway, and it'd really help to have someone new join us.
Noah is a childhood friend who has always been kind and supportive, especially when I started working from home. He even took the time to come over and talk directly to Sanji about a job opportunity, persuading him to consider it. Thanks to Noah, Sanji decided to go back to working outside again. I was relieved to see Sanji enjoying his work life like before, but then...
Mommy, your spaghetti is so yummy.
Thank you. Nothing makes Mommy happier than hearing you say it's delicious.
It really is yummy. Hey Mommy, Daddy's coming home late again today, isn't he?
Yes, it seems like his work has been really busy lately. He'll probably get home after Madison is asleep tonight, but I'll ask him when he thinks he can go out with us next time. Recently, Sanji has been coming home late at night due to overtime and socializing with colleagues. Moreover, he has become unusually concerned about his appearance. One day, when I was feeling unwell from the morning, I planned to go to the hospital, but anything beyond that was extremely difficult. So, I asked Sanji to do some shopping on his way back from work. Welcome home. Huh? Where are the things I asked for? I sent you a list online, right?
I didn't go shopping. Why do I have to go shopping?
We talked this morning, and I told you when I texted. I have a fever of 39 degrees and can't move.
But you went to the hospital, right? Then you can move.
I barely managed to go to the hospital. That's why I asked you for help?
It's your fault for not managing your health. It's your responsibility, so deal with it yourself. Also, stay away from me. I don't want to catch whatever you have.
What? Hey, I'm really sick. Aren't you worried about me at all?
Who would worry about you? Oh, and I'm going on a business trip for a week starting tomorrow.
A week-long business trip? Does that kind of thing get decided so suddenly?
Stop nagging. It's work, so it can't be helped.
I know, but Madison is here too.
If Lisa takes care of Madison properly as a mother, everything will be fine. Just take care of it yourself. I need to rest for my business trip, so I'm going to sleep.
Wait a minute. I have a fever, so even talking like this is hard for me.
If you have the energy to talk, you should be preparing for my trip instead of chatting. You're inefficient.
Why are you talking to me like that?
It's annoying. I'm tired from work and don't need this noise. I'm going to stay somewhere else tonight. Just go to sleep as much as you like.
Sanji just packed his bags haphazardly and left. Feeling at my limit with Sanji's behavior, I decided to consult someone about it. A week later, when Sanji returned from his business trip, He immediately took a bath, leaving his luggage unattended. Meanwhile, I went somewhere. When I got back home, Sanji had just come out of the bath.
What? Were you out somewhere? Well, I don't care where you go anyway.
Yes, that's right. So, Sanji, where were you really during this last week?
Ha! I was on a business trip, obviously. I'm tired from my trip and now you're nagging again.
I know it wasn't a business trip. I heard everything from Noah.
What are you talking about? It's terrible to suspect your husband like that. You're a failure as a wife if you can't trust me.
It's fine to be a failed wife. I'm no longer your wife.
Ha! What are you talking about?
I just filed our marriage dissolution papers.
Ha! What are you doing on your own? I haven't even given you those divorce papers yet.
Those divorce papers, you mean the ones with Sanji's signature I found? I signed those divorce papers and filed them. So there should be no problem, right?
Did you snoop through my stuff? You wicked woman.
I don't have to listen to someone who lies about business trips and cheats.
I told you, I was on a business trip. How many times do I have to say it?
I also found hotel receipts along with the divorce papers, and they even had a woman's hair on them.
Hair doesn't prove anything. It's just a baseless accusation.
Ha ha ha. Then how about this?
Who are you? You're a big guy. Why do you have such a photo?
I asked for an investigation. Thanks to that, there's plenty of evidence of Sanji's infidelity.
That's just a coworker. We were only talking about work.
That's too close for just talking. Cheaters always make the same excuses.
This has to be a composite. Stop spouting nonsense.
Well then, shall we ask the person involved to confirm it?
Yes, let's get a thorough explanation.
Ow, ow, ow! Let go of me!
Suddenly appearing was.
Wait, why is Noah here? And Kanako too. Who are you guys anyway?
The gentleman is Oliver, and this lady is Noah's older sister and our longtime friend, Mia.
And she is also my beloved wife.
Why is Kanako here?
She's one of the witnesses to your affair. But more importantly, Sanji, you said some terrible things to Lisa, didn't you? You didn't do anything for her when she was sick, and even took a company car for a trip with a female employee to cheat. Our company doesn't send anyone on a sudden week-long business trip unless it's absolutely necessary.
I can't help it because I love Kanako. Once you fall in love, you can't just stop loving someone.
That's disgusting.
You keep saying you love her and all, but guess what? She said it was just a fling. I heard it directly from her on the way here, so it's true.
That's a lie. Kanako told me I'm her number one. She said she loves me.
As if. I only see a married old man as a wallet, nothing more. Ahaha.
So you are deceiving me. Asking for this and that. Don't mess with me. Mocking me like this.
This is a real piece of work. You're an idiot for being fooled by someone like her.
Exactly. It's obvious she's just after your money and you didn't even notice. How dense can you be?
Shut up. It's all because Lisa was always focused on her work in childcare. She never paid any attention to me. It's all Lisa's fault this happened.
Sanji claimed that he cheated because I was too busy with household duties. Despite our dismay at his reasoning.
It's because you never tried to help around the house that Lisa ended up being unnecessarily busy. You have no idea how much Lisa has been struggling every day, do you?
Exactly. You quit your job saying you'd become a full-time homemaker and handle the house, but you didn't do anything at home, did you? What are you a neat?
I did try at the beginning, but I didn't realize it would be so hard.
But giving up halfway and leaving everything to Lisa is irresponsible, isn't it?
If you couldn't do it, there are other ways to handle things. Not everyone is skilled at everything from the start when they become a homemaker.
I tried in my own way. But balancing housework and childcare is impossible, so I quit gracefully.
Deciding to quit isn't something to be proud of. That's not what graceful means.
Ha! I made a quick decision to quit, and that's why I got re-employed, right?
No. It's because Lisa talked to know about your situation.
Even if that's the case, it's because I gave up on the housework too soon.
That's exactly the point. You didn't do any housework or childcare, and then you ended up cheating. We're talking about an undeniable fact here.
I tried not to mind it for Madison's sake. You quit your job on your own, abandoned the housework, got re-employed, and then you cheat?
That just means Sanji is the one failing here. There's no reason for me to be here, is there?
Yes, there is. Whether it was just for fun or not, cheating is still cheating.
It was just for fun and I had no intention of breaking up a family, so I'm not responsible, right?
You knew he was married and still played along, so you're definitely at fault too.
Stop making pointless excuses. Trying to wiggle your way out of this is futile.
Faced with the reality before them, Sanji and Kanako responded.
Isn't that harsh? Sure, it was just for fun, but the reason I even considered playing around with Sanji was because he showed me the signed divorce papers.
Hey, you didn't prepare those divorce papers just to lure her, did you?
I was seriously considering divorce. But that was because Kanako said she loved me.
So Kanako said that just to make you buy her lots of stuff. But actually, she had no intention of being in a relationship.
And you, on the other hand, took her lie seriously and even prepared the divorce papers.
What? I was serious. Kanako deceived me into writing those divorce papers.
Sanji, you were the one who was deceived by sweet words and prepared the divorce papers. You're terrible for cheating, but trying to shift all the blame to her is just as bad.
Kanako, you need to realize you have a significant responsibility in this too.
Eh? So, I end up being lectured by everyone too.
Don't be ridiculous. Don't think you're getting off with just a lecture.
Wait a minute. I was played with, so I'm the victim, right?
If that excuse were valid, there'd be no need for any of this discussion, would there?
Sanji and I are divorced. The reasons are his past behavior, his attitude, and this affair. That's why we're discussing alimony.
Lisa, don't be so mad. Okay, got it. Let's get married again. Right. After all, Lisa is the best, and Kanako was just a fling, so there shouldn't be a problem, right?
Your way of thinking is the big problem, you idiot.
Why? If we get back together, everything will be perfect in the family, right?
Sanji was completely oblivious to the seriousness of the situation. Kanako, his affair partner, seemed indifferent and flippant.
Well, basically, aren't you already divorced? Then there's no need to talk anymore, right?
Now that I think about it, maybe you're right. Thanks to Lisa filing the divorce papers, neither Kanako nor I need to pay alimony.
What are you talking about? Did you even listen to what Lisa just said? The divorce is your fault.
And since the affair contributed to the divorce, you do have to pay alimony.
And don't forget about Madison's child support. You need to take responsibility as a father.
Wow, Sanji, sounds like you have a tough time ahead. Well, good luck then.
You're paying alimony to Lisa as well.
What? I have to pay too.
Yes, you do. And next time, if you're going to target someone, at least choose a wealthy single person.
This fling is going to cost you dearly.
Looks like Kanako has the tougher road ahead. I'll be reconciling with Lisa, so no need for me to pay alimony. It's her punishment for lying and deceiving me. Ha.
For the record, I have absolutely no intention of getting back with Sanji.
What? What are you talking about? I was just tempted. We can start over, right?
Would someone who was merely tempted go on a week-long trip with their affair partner so enthusiastically? Have you already forgotten when you said, I can't stop my feelings for love?
Well, that was just a misunderstanding.
Don't expect to be forgiven with light excuses after defiantly admitting your affair.
Sanji seemed to think that he could reconcile with me and escape responsibility all by himself. However, such a convenient narrative wasn't going to fly. Someone like Sanji is only a bad influence on the children. Understand?
Don't say that. Please. I never really wanted to divorce Lisa.
So you intended to keep being married to Lisa while dating that woman?
Well, that's...
Your lies are so obvious. Just accept your situation with some dignity.
Hey, can you spare me the alimony? I have my own life to worry about too.
No matter your excuses, we will demand alimony from you both. Reflect and take responsibility.
Don't mess with me. I'm saying I'll make things right.
Exactly. If they're going back together, just reconcile quietly.
Enough is enough. Kanako, you'll face consequences too. Be prepared for that.
What? Why?
Isn't it obvious? You used a company car under false pretenses for an affair trip.
That's terrible. Sanji said he had permission to borrow it from the company.
Just because you have permission to use it doesn't mean you can do whatever you want with it. Reflect deeply enough to regret what you've done.
Once you've reflected, you're free to do whatever you want on your own. You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Please, let's get back together.
I definitely won't mess around with Sanji anymore, please.
Are you going to keep whining like that forever? Never show up in front of me again. Fed up with Sanji and Kanako's persistent pleading, Oliver dismissed them as a waste of time and literally threw them out. Afterwards, I demanded alimony from both of them. I also requested child support from Sanji, which was successfully paid. Although Sanji managed to find a new job thanks to Noah's referral, he was fired due to this incident. Kanako, who had a serious boyfriend within the company, was dumped and felt too uncomfortable to stay, so she resigned voluntarily. Living at her parents' home, Kanako was disowned and kicked out due to this incident. The two now live together to save on living costs, but the atmosphere is always tense. Despite juggling multiple part-time jobs, their life is always just scraping by. Coming home tired, there's no warm meal, no bath ready, and no neatly folded laundry, nothing. Thus, Sanji and Kanako have gone from a comfortable life to a stressful and miserable existence. Meanwhile, Madison and I.
What? So Taro and Oliver fought.
Ha ha ha. Taro just woke up from hibernation, so he's been very active. So they just got into a little scuffle, that's all.
And it's amazing that nothing serious happened.
Right? That's part of Oliver's charm, you know.
I get it. It's like, he's unexpectedly charming, right?
No, that's not what Getaway is.
After the divorce, I started a new life with Madison. Noah, concerned about me balancing work and parenting alone, sometimes comes to visit us. Thinking that it would be fun for Madison to have more people around, Mia and Oliver also visit. Every time they come, Madison greets them with a beaming smile. Seeing her adorable smile, I feel a deep resolve to protect her no matter what. Moving forward, I am committed to preserving Madison's happiness and smiles in my own way. As a mother, I vow to keep this commitment, and today, I am truly grateful that we can all laugh together. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.